I'm going to show you how to make this delicious thing. It's like a little gift from me to you. It is like a spongy bagel with crispy sausage, and in the hole there's a beautifully coddled egg bursting with joy, and a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sauces, and that is a thing of joy. Now, this very technical recipe that's been developed over a lot of hours is, how can we say? It's one of those dishes that you use when you've been studying really hard in the library all night and you get home a little bit worse for wear and you need something. You've got the munchies, right? So I'm going to make it real time. Cold pan. I've just got a pan up. I've got a lid for the pan. You could use a tray or tin foil. Put it on a medium-low heat. I have a bagel. Of course you can use some regular, like, bun or toast. Just cut a little hole in the middle, right? Or rip it. Like the bagel, I'm going to take a little vulnerable sausage, a nice sausage. The better the sausage, the better it will be. Just going to squeeze the sausage out of the skin like that and squeeze it or push it onto the top of the bagel. I know what you're thinking. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. What we're going to do is stick sausage to bagel, and thus doing that, create a vessel that can contain egg. I can't mention anything really positive in nutrition in this at all. There's no veg, there's no dairy. It's just protein and carbohydrates and sauce, which means vinegar and sugar. But it will put a smile on your face. So there is always a recipe for everything, and this is definitely that. So in the pan, we're gonna go. So that will just heat up. Press your bagel down. Notice that I'm washing my hands. Hygiene's very important in this recipe. What we're going to start doing is rendering the fat from the sausage. As it renders, it will go golden and delicious and crispy. So, you can use your ears. Hear that in the distance? Frying. Now, what you might be thinking is, as you look at that vulnerable bagel sitting there in the pan, is that hole big enough? So if you need to expand the hole, you can just pinch it with your thumbs, right? And press down. So can you see how I've made that hole bigger? Beautiful. So what we've created is a sausage encased bagel vessel, and that vessel will hold this lovely egg. I've washed my hands. I can take that bagel and I can just rub it up against the side. This is very fun. Egg is going to be cracked artistically into the middle. Look at that. I know what you're thinking. Genius. Why couldn't I have thought of that? Well, it took me hours. 35 years of cooking, and this is where we've got to, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to put now a little bit of water in the pan, right? And if you happen to be having a beer, a little bit of beer isn't a problem. I don't know why you'd have a beer at 2 in the morning, but if you happen by luck to have one in your hand, you just go, oof, like that. But you can see what we've done here. We've created steam. That steam is going to soften the bun and kind of create this humidity that starts to coddle the top of our egg. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
If you're enjoying this, then please click the like button and give us some love, and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and remember to turn on that notification bell so you know what's happening. Now, back to the recipe.
So at this point in this challenging recipe, I'm going to take some cheese that I found locally in the fridge. So I'm going to take half of that cheese and plug that hole. Then get a little fish slice, get under the sausage and a nice confident little flip like that. And then on that beautiful golden sausage, we can add some of the rest of this cheese. And then pat that down. And we're going to cook that on a low heat for about 3 or 4 minutes. So this is nearly there. Let's serve up. Now, if you're going to serve up, go big or go home. Get yourself some sauce. Normally at 2 in the morning, I can't really think what sauce to have because it's a big decision, isn't it? Do you go brown or do you go red or do you go mustard? Who knows? You could do all three, of course. I'm always feeling a little bit romantic at night, so a nice little heart is what I'm going for. Just bejeweled with brown sauce because I can. So now, the moment of truth. Gas off. You could, of course, do a few of these at a time. serve it up to your favourite person of all the years cooking. That is what I give to you. You might think I've gone completely mad, but there is a logic to this mighty recipe. This is a public service recipe because it might not be Michelin star, but what you do get is crispy golden pork sausage in a bouncy steamed bagel with oozy egg cooked to your liking and oozy cheese with crispy bits, plus a little bit of sauce. Time to get in there. Oh, let's go for the quarter. I'm not suggesting that you would share this with anyone. No. But what I am suggesting is you can pick up this little bit of magic. That is just a perfect little equation of deliciousness. Dreamy, dreamy, dreamy. It's utterly delicious, it's eccentric. It is delicious though. And the perfect kind of thing that you should have in January when you're trying to lose a bit of weight after Christmas.